Introduction. Why not you? What if you could rewrite your financial future, starting today? Let that question sink in for a moment. Because here's the truth. Most people never even ask it. They accept life the way it is. They believe success is reserved for the lucky ones, the connected ones, the ones born with money or magic. But not you. Not anymore. This audiobook isn't filled with fluff, theories, or feel-good quotes that sound nice but don't move the needle. This is a blueprint, a practical step-by-step guide to making your first $1 million by the age of 25, even if you're starting from absolutely zero. No rich parents? No problem. No business background? Doesn't matter. No clue where to start? That's exactly why this book exists. Let's be clear, this isn't easy. It's not get rich quick, it's get rich smart. If you're willing to trade excuses for effort, confusion for clarity, and fear for action, then this book will become your roadmap. You're about to learn how to build the mindset of a millionaire before you have a single dollar. Pick the right skills that can turn into 6- and 7-figure incomes. Create streams of income that work while you sleep. Use the internet to your advantage in a way your school never taught you. Save smart, invest early, and build real, lasting wealth. But more than anything, you're going to learn that it's not just possible, it's inevitable when you have the right plan and stick to it. Now, maybe you're skeptical. Maybe you've tried and failed before. Maybe people around you laugh at your big goals or tell you to be realistic. That's okay, because every single millionaire you look up to was underestimated once. They were once broke. They were once clueless. They were once you. So why not you? Why can't you be the one who breaks the cycle? Why can't you be the one who retires their parents? Why can't you be the first millionaire in your family, your friend group, your city? I'll tell you something. You can. And the only thing standing between you and that reality is action. It starts here. It starts now. And it starts with you saying yes to your own potential. You don't need to know everything today. You just need to start. So, take a breath, get focused, and commit to this journey. This audiobook is more than information. It's transformation. Your millionaire life is waiting. Let's go get it. Chapter 1. The Millionaire Mindset. Think rich. Before you are, let's get one thing straight. Making $1 million doesn't start in your bank account. It starts in your brain. If you want to create wealth, real wealth, you have to think differently. Not like the average person, not like the broke people around you, not even like someone who's doing okay. You have to think like a millionaire, even before you have your first $1,000. That's the secret most people miss. You don't become rich and then develop a wealthy mindset. You develop the wealthy mindset, and that's what makes you rich. Why mindset is the real foundation of wealth. Let's imagine two people. Person A wins the lottery and suddenly gets $1 million overnight. Person B works on their mindset, skills, and habits for 5 years and earns $1 million through business or investments. Guess what happens 5 years later? Person A is broke again. Person B has turned that million into 5. This isn't fiction, it's what actually happens. Studies show that over 70% of lottery winners go broke within just a few years. Why? Because the money grew, but their mindset didn't. They still thought like poor people, so they made poor decisions. Here's the truth you must understand. If your mind isn't ready for $1 million, even if you get it, you won't keep it. Wealth is not just numbers. It's an identity. And your job, starting today, is to build that identity from the inside out. Scarcity versus abundance. So how do you start shifting your mindset? First, you need to kill the scarcity virus. Scarcity thinking sounds like, there's not enough money to go around. If someone else is winning, that means I'm losing. I'm not smart enough, lucky enough, or connected enough. That mindset will keep you broke. Scarcity makes you panic, hoard, fear, risks, and sabotage your own progress. Now contrast that with abundance thinking. Money is unlimited. I just have to learn how to attract it. Other people's success inspires me because it proves it's possible. I can learn, grow, adapt, and build anything I want. See the difference? Scarcity lives in fear. Abundance lives in power. The most successful people you'll ever meet all operate from abundance. They invest. They collaborate. They take calculated risks. They don't ask, what if I lose? They ask, what if this works? And that's how you need to think, moving forward. How to reprogram your beliefs around. Money, here's something wild. Most of your beliefs about money aren't even yours. They were given to you. From childhood, you were programmed by your parents, school, media, culture. Maybe you heard, money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are greedy. We can't afford that. Be grateful for what you have and don't ask for more. Now, gratitude is great, but not when it turns into guilt. Wanting more isn't selfish. It's your birthright to grow, evolve, and reach your full potential. But first, you've got to rewrite the code in your head. Here's how to start reprogramming your beliefs. Awareness. Start noticing your thoughts around money. Do you feel shame when you want to earn more? Do you believe that you're not the type to be rich? These are limiting beliefs, and they're lies. Challenge. Ask yourself, is this belief helping me or hurting me? If it's hurting, replace it. Use powerful, present tense affirmations like, I attract opportunities to create wealth. Money flows to me because I provide massive value. I am building a life of financial freedom. Repeat them daily. Not just when you feel good, especially when you don't. This isn't about pretending. It's about programming, and your brain is the computer. Visualization, identity shifts, and affirmations. That work, let's talk about who you are. Most people set goals, like, I want to make $1 million. But goals are just outcomes. You need to become the person who earns that result. That means creating an identity shift. Ask yourself, what kind of person makes $1 million by 25? Visualize that version of you. How do they walk, talk, dress, eat, think? What do they do in the morning? Who do they hang out with? What do they say yes to, and what do they say no to? Once you know that version, start acting like them now. Even if your bank account is still at zero. When your identity shifts, your actions follow. And when your actions change, your results explode. Use visualization every day. Close your eyes and see yourself living your millionaire life. The apartment, the office, the freedom, the travel, the respect. Make it vivid. Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. That's your advantage. Real talk. You're not lying to yourself. You're leading yourself. Let's address something skeptics say. This mindset stuff is just lying to yourself. Wrong. You're not lying. You're leading. You're leading your brain, your emotions, and your behavior into a new direction. You're taking charge of your story instead of letting life write it for you. Do you think elite athletes go into a game thinking, I hope I don't suck? No. They visualize success over and over until it becomes automatic. Millionaires do the same thing with money. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your beliefs, so raise them. Action steps. Build your millionaire mindset. Starting today, let's make this real. Here are 5 steps to begin rewiring your mindset. Starting today. Affirmations. Ja, 2x daily. Choose 3 money affirmations and repeat them, morning and night. Look in the mirror while saying them. Visualization. 5 minutes daily. Close your eyes and walk through your dream day as a millionaire. Feel it in your body. Scarcity detox. Catch every thought of, I can't afford it, or I'm not good enough, and reframe it to abundance. Environment upgrade. Follow people online who inspire you financially. Unfollow those who reinforce your limits. Journal identity statements. Write, I am becoming the kind of person who, and finish the sentence every day. Examples. I'm becoming the kind of person who earns money while I sleep. I am becoming the kind of person who sees problems as opportunities. Final words for this chapter. The millionaire journey doesn't start with a bank deposit. It starts with a decision. Decide today that you will no longer think like the broke version of you. Decide that your mind is your greatest asset and you're ready to invest in it. You don't need all the answers right now. You just need belief, clarity, and action. The rest will come. Now, your mindset is locked in. Next, let's talk about what to do with it. Ready? Chapter 2. Get obsessed with skills, not just school. Here's the uncomfortable truth they don't teach in school. School trains you to follow. Skills train you to win. You could graduate with honors, hold a degree from a top university, and still be broke. Why? Because the traditional education system wasn't designed to make you rich. It was designed to make you employable. Let that sink in. If your goal is to work a job and clock in 9 to 5 for the next 40 years, sure, school might help. But if your goal is to make your first million by 25, you need something more powerful than grades. You need skills, real world, high income, money-making skills. Let's break down how to shift your focus from textbook theory to unstoppable results. Why school won't make you rich, and what will. Let's rewind. Remember being told, go to school, get good grades, get a safe job. That advice might have worked in 1985. But we're in a whole new world now. Today, some of the richest people on Earth never finished college. Think about it. Steve Jobs, college dropout. Mark Zuckerberg, college dropout. Elon Musk taught himself how to build rockets, code, and raise capital. It's not that school is useless. It's just that it's not enough. School gives you theory. Life demands results. So what does make you rich? Skills that solve problems. Skills that create value. Skills that people will pay top dollar for. Because at the end of the day, money is just a certificate of value. If you become more valuable, you make more money. Period. High-income skills. You can learn for free or cheap. Here's the best part. You don't need a fancy degree to learn high-income skills. Most of them are accessible online, for free or close to it. Here are 10 powerful, high-paying skills you can start learning today. Sales. Everything is sales. Whether you're pitching a product, an idea, or yourself. Copywriting. The ability to persuade with words. Every ad, email, and landing page needs this. Digital marketing. Learn how to get attention online. Google ads, Facebook ads, SEO, public speaking, influence, leadership, and confidence. It pays dividends forever. Coding, apps, websites, software. This is the language of the age, future. Graphic design, logos, branding, content. Businesses pay big for good visuals. Video editing. In the age of content, video is king. Edit YouTube videos, reels, or ads. Negotiation. Crucial for business, real estate, salaries, and life. Social media strategy. Grow audiences, monetize content, and manage brands. Personal branding. Learn how to market yourself, because people buy people. You don't need to master all of them. Just pick one or two and go deep. And guess what? YouTube, Coursera, Skillshare, Udemy, and free blogs are packed with gold. There's no excuse not to start. You can literally turn your phone into a money printing machine. All it takes is intentional learning. How to become valuable in any industry. Here's the formula to win in any field. Value, shankers, skills. X, leverage. X, demand. Let's break that down. Skills. What can you do? Leverage. Can you apply it at scale? Through content, code, or capital? Demand. Do people want it, and are they willing to pay for it? Example. You're a decent writer. Skill. You start a newsletter that reaches 10,000 people. Leverage. You write about making money online, and your readers love it. Demand. Boom, you're valuable, but even better, you don't need to wait to get hired. The new world rewards self-starters. You can build a brand, freelance, launch a side hustle, or start an agency. And once people see your skill, they'll chase you, not the other way around. Remember, you don't get paid for your time. You get paid for the value your time creates. If you want to 10x your income, don't work harder. Become more valuable. The skill stack. Method to make yourself unstoppable. Let's say you're not the best at any one thing. Good news. You don't have to be. Instead of trying to become the #1 expert in one skill, you can combine multiple complementary skills to create a unique edge. This is called your skill stack. Here's how it works. Alone, each skill might be average. Together, they make you rare. And rare is valuable. Example. You're a decent video editor. You learn marketing. You understand storytelling. Now, you're not just a video editor. You're a content marketing machine that brands will pay thousands for. Another example. You know basic web design. You study UX, UI. You learn copywriting. Now you're a conversion expert who can design and sell websites that convert traffic into sales. Your goal is to stack 2 to 3 high-value skills in a niche or direction you enjoy. Suddenly, you're not competing with everyone. You're creating your own lane. And that's how you become unstoppable. Real talk. Skills give you freedom. Here's why skills matter more than any job. Jobs can be taken away. Degrees can be outdated, but skills stay with you for life. When you stack skills, you're not dependent on the economy. You're not begging for promotions. You can create income anytime you want. Skills are freedom. Skills are security. Skills are your ticket to your first million, and the best part, you don't have to wait for anyone's permission to learn them. No gatekeepers, no tuition fees, just your phone, internet, and hustle. Action steps. Build your skill empire. Here's how to get started today. Pick a money-making skill. Choose one from the list earlier that excites you and has high demand. Set a 30-day learning sprint. Spend 1 to 2 hours a day. Learning and practicing. Watch tutorials. Take notes. Apply it. Create a mini project. Apply what you learn. Build a website. Write sales copy. Edit a video. Whatever fits your skill. Get feedback. Post it online. Ask for reviews and improve. Stack the next skill. Once confident, add a complementary skill to create your unique edge. Final words. For this chapter, the world has changed. Degrees no longer guarantee success, but skills, they can turn you into a millionaire before most people pay off student loans. Get obsessed. Get sharp. Get to work. Because the people with the most money aren't always the smartest. They're just the most skilled. Now that you've started building your foundation, it's time to talk money. In Chapter 3, we're going deep into the engine behind your wealth. Multiple streams of income. Don't rely on one paycheck. Let's go. Chapter 3. Time is your greatest asset. Use it like a millionaire. Here's a truth most people never realize until it's too late. You can always make more money. You can never make more time. Let that hit you. If you're under 25, you've got something more powerful than money, more powerful than experience, and more powerful than connections. You've got time. And how you use it right now will either make you wealthy or keep you stuck. So many people waste their 20s chasing distractions, but millionaires, they see time as their most valuable currency. In this chapter, we're going to show you how to use your time like the top 1%, so you can build wealth faster than most people ever will. The compounding power of early action. Think of time like a bank account. But here's the twist. Every day, you're withdrawing it, whether you invest it or waste it. Just like compound interest makes money grow faster the earlier you invest, the same rule applies to your actions. Start building good habits, acquiring skills, and making smart decisions early, and the results compound. Let's say you start a side hustle at 18. You fail for the first 6 months, but you learn. By 19, you're profitable. By 21, you're scaling. By 23, you're earning more than most doctors. By 25, you're a millionaire. Now imagine waiting until you're ready. By the time most people start, you're already free. That's the power of early action. Time either becomes your greatest weapon or your greatest regret. $1,000,000 habits to start in your teens and early 20s. Forget fancy cars and big houses for now. The real flex, freedom, confidence, and a plan. Here are $1,000,000 habits that pay off for life if you start early. Wake up with intention. Millionaires don't stumble through their mornings. They control the start of their day before the world pulls at them. Don't hit snooze. Don't check your phone first thing. Wake up early and start with clarity, journaling, planning, or exercising. Mornings are for mindset. Don't waste them. Block your time. Like a CEO, you don't have to be busy all day. You just have to own your hours. Set time for learning a high-income skill, working on your side hustle, exercising, thinking, and planning. Rest and recovery. Millionaires don't react to life. They schedule it. Set no distraction hours. Create daily windows where you're unreachable. Phone on airplane mode. Social media off. Just pure focus. Even 90 minutes a day of deep work can change your life. Track every hour for 7 days. Want a reality check? Write down how you spend every single hour. Chances are you'll find time you've been throwing away on scrolling, Netflix useless, multitasking, overthinking instead of doing. Once you track it, take control of it. Choose growth over comfort. Every day ask, did I grow today or just survive? Read a book. Watch a tutorial. Practice a skill. Try something hard. That's how your 20s become your power decade. How to kill distractions and focus, like the 1%. In a world built to distract you, focus is a superpower. You don't need more hours in the day. You just need to stop wasting the ones you have. Here's how. When. Use the 3 apps rule. Pick only 3 apps you're allowed to open during work time. Everything else? Logged out. Focus. Jogues. faster progress, shogesh, faster money. Turn off notifications. If your phone controls you, your wealth will never grow. Millionaires don't jump every time someone DMs them. They stay in control. Turn off all notifications. Yes, all of them. Environment. Energy work in a place that helps you focus. If your room is full of distractions, change it. Go to a library, a cafe, a co-working space. Your environment should remind you of your goals, not pull you away from them. Use the 90-30 rule. Work for 90 minutes. Full focus. Take a 30-minute break. Walk, stretch, breathe. Repeat 2-3 times a day, and you'll accomplish more than most people do in a week. Building your millionaire schedule. You don't need to be busy every second. You need a daily system that makes success automatic. Here's a sample. Millionaire-style schedule you can adapt. AM. Wake up and mindset meditation, journaling, goals review. AM. Health and fitness, workout, light breakfast, hydration. AM. Deep work session 1. Work on your highest priority skill, business or income-producing activity. AM. Break and recharge. Walk, sunlight. Read something short but valuable. And AM. Deep work. Session 2. More focused progress on your side hustle or job. PM. Lunch and light tasks. Eat, answer emails, calls, or low-effort admin work. PM. Learning block. Watch tutorials, read books, or practice your skill. PM. Creative time record. Write, design, build content or ideas. PM. Social. Break time. Hang out with your friends, family, or network. PM. Review and reset. Reflect on your day. Plan tomorrow. Gratitude journal. 10 Guard PM. Sleep recharge. Your millionaire brain. You don't have to follow this perfectly, but model the principles. Intentional mornings. Focused work. Blocks. Daily learning. Rest and review. If you do this, even 5 days a week, your life will look radically different in 6 months. Time wins over talent. The truth is, you might not be the smartest. You might not have rich parents or insider connections. But you know what you do have? Time. And that's worth more than money, fame, or followers, if you use it right. Remember, most people waste years. Millionaires value minutes. Don't wait until life forces you to take action. Use your time like a weapon, like an asset, like the future you deserve depends on it, because it does. Action steps. Turn time into freedom. Audit. Your time track everything for 7 days. See where your hours actually go. Design your schedule. Build a weekly routine that includes deep work, skill practice, learning time, breaks, and recharge. Kill 3 distractions. Pick the top 3 distractions in your life. Cut them, limit them, or replace them. Install 1 millionaire. Habit: wake up early, journal daily, block distractions. Pick one habit and master it this week. Start now, not tomorrow. Not next Monday. Now. Take control of your time and never give it away for free again. Final words for this chapter. Time is the great equalizer. Everyone gets 24 hours. It's how you use those hours that separates winners from wishers. If you treat time like gold, you'll never stay broke. But if you treat it like junk, even $1 million won't save you. So use your time like a millionaire before you become one. Up next, we'll break down how to build multiple streams of income, so you never rely on one paycheck again. Let's keep building. Chapter 4. From side hustle to income stream, build something small that pays you. Big, let's get one thing straight. A job will pay your bills. A side hustle can change your life. If you're serious about becoming a millionaire before 25, you can't rely on one source of income, especially not one where you trade time for money. This chapter is your launch pad. Whether you're broke, busy, or just beginning, we're going to cover the smartest ways to start a business, even if you have no money, you're in school, or working full-time. You're not sure where to start. It's time to stop scrolling and start building. Why side hustles matter, especially when you're young. The biggest reason to start a side hustle isn't just the money, it's the skills. You learn sales, you learn marketing, you learn how to take risks, you learn how to bet on yourself. And most importantly, you learn how to make money without asking permission. When you build something outside your job or school, you build something you own. And ownership is where freedom starts. Best business models for young entrepreneurs. If you want fast income with long-term growth, here are the top 4 business models for young hustlers. Freelancing. Sell your skills. Examples: graphic, design, video editing, writing, coding. Platforms: Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer. Startup cost: zero. Why it works. You start earning fast and sharpen real-world skills. Once you build a client base, you can raise your prices or start an agency. Content. Plus, affiliate marketing. Monetize your attention. Examples: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, blogs. Monetization, affiliate links, brand deals, ads. Startup cost, phone plus internet. Why it works. You create once, get paid forever. This is how creators build 6 to 7-figure incomes by building trust and sharing value. Digital products. Sell what you know. Examples: ebooks, online courses, templates, Notion docs. Platforms: Gumroad, Teachable, PayHip. Startup cost, time, plus effort. Why it works. No inventory, no shipping, 100% profit. Once you make it, you can sell it forever. Service-based hustles. Start local, grow global. Examples: photography, tutoring, fitness coaching, social media managing. Start with friends, family, local businesses. Why it works. You can charge higher rates and scale with referrals or online marketing. Side hustle ideas with low startup costs. Here's a list you can steal. All are beginner-friendly, scalable, and low-cost. Start a YouTube channel in a niche you love. Create faceless TikToks, plus monetize with affiliate links. Edit YouTube shorts or reels for busy creators. Sell digital planners or journals on Etsy. Do voiceovers or audiobook narration, even with free tools. Flip thrifted clothes or electronics online. Offer resume writing or LinkedIn profile help. Start a ghostwriting business for busy entrepreneurs. Manage social media for local businesses. Start a print-on-demand store. No inventory needed. Don't overthink it. Just pick one and start. How to test, fail fast, and find your lane. The most successful young entrepreneurs don't always find the perfect idea. They test, fail, learn, and pivot fast. Here's how to experiment like a millionaire. Step 1. Try fast, cheap experiments. Test 1, 2 ideas for 30 days. Make the goal simple. Learn, not earn. Ask, do I enjoy this? Is there demand for this? Could this grow into something bigger? Step 2. Don't get emotionally attached. Your first idea probably won't work. That's okay. Millionaires don't fall in love with ideas. They fall in love with results. If something's not working, pivot. Don't take it personally. Step 3. Double down on what works. Once you find an idea that makes money, feels fulfilling, has growth potential, go all in. Focus. Refine your offer. Increase your prices. Build systems. This is how your $5 hustle turns into a 5,000-month business. Turning passion into profit. You've heard it a million times. Do what you love. But here's the real key. Don't just follow your passion. Turn your passion into something useful. Ask, what do people already ask me for help with? What problem can I solve better than others? How can I teach or entertain people with what I love? Example, you love books? Start a YouTube channel that summarizes them. You love fitness? Offer online coaching or content. You love design? Create digital assets or brand kits. Passion is the spark. Value is the fuel. The moment your passion helps someone else, it becomes a business. Action steps. Launch your first stream. Pick a side hustle. Choose one model that matches your strengths and interests. Don't wait for the perfect idea. Just start. Set a 30-day challenge. Give yourself 30 days to test it. No pressure. Just progress. Track every win. First sale, first subscriber, first client. Track and celebrate every small win. It builds momentum. Don't be afraid to pivot. If it's not working, change the offer, niche, or approach. Adjust, don't quit. Reinvest in growth. Use your first $100, $500 to buy better tools. Take a course or market smarter. Don't blow it on junk. Build your empire. Final words for this chapter. The best time to start your side hustle was yesterday. The next best time? Right now. Most people stay broke because they think too long. Millionaires start small, move fast, and learn as they go. Your future income isn't about luck. It's about leverage, and a side hustle is your first form of leverage, turning time, passion, or skill into something that pays you. So stop waiting. Build something you own, and let that small start lead to massive freedom. In the next chapter, we'll break down how to create multiple income streams so you're never dependent on just one hustle. Let's keep building. Chapter 5, Earn More, Save Smarter, Invest Early. Redefining the 50-30-20 rule for future millionaires. Let's make something clear. You can't save your way to $1 million. But if you don't learn how to manage your money, you'll never keep it. This chapter is about balance, how to grow your income, keep your money, and make it multiply without turning into a finance nerd or burning yourself out. If you've ever said, "I don't know where my money goes," or "I'll invest when I make more," then this chapter is your wake-up call. Because millionaires don't wait to have more money. They act smarter with what they already have. The 50-30-20 rule. Rewritten for millionaire-minded people. You've probably heard of the 50-30-20 budgeting rule. 50% needs, 30% wants 20% savings. That's fine if you want to be comfortable, but you're not aiming for comfortable. You're aiming for wealth. So here's your millionaire. 50-30-20. Remix. 50%. Future investments. Your future self will thank you. Stocks, index funds, business, courses, personal growth, skills, etc. 30%. Survival and systems. Rent, food, phone, transportation. Keep it lean. Automate bills. Don't overspend on looking rich. 20%. Fun with a purpose. You're still young. Enjoy life. But spend on things that either energize you or educate you. This isn't about restriction. It's about intentionality. Every dollar should have a mission. How to earn more without burning out. You don't need 10 jobs. You need one skill or hustle that pays like 10 jobs. Here's how to earn more while keeping your sanity. Stack income, not hours. Stop thinking, how can I work more hours? Start asking, how can I make each hour worth more? Raise your freelancing rates, monetize your skills, courses, products, affiliate marketing. Use automation, email, templates, AI to scale yourself. More money comes from more leverage, not more labor. Learn high-income skills. Here are 5 skills that pay 10K plus per month without a college degree. Copywriting sales, especially remote or high-ticket. Video editing, content creation. Digital marketing, ads, SEO, funnels. Coding or no-code tools. Web design apps. Don't chase trends. Master a skill that solves problems, and you'll never be broke. Sell something once. Earn forever. Create digital assets. Ebooks, courses, templates. These take time to build, but can pay you for life. This is how creators and solopreneurs earn while they sleep. Budgeting without being boring. You don't need a spreadsheet that looks like a NASA launch system. You need a simple, visual money system that works for your lifestyle. Try this. The 3-bucket method split. Every dollar into 3 buckets. Growth. 50% investing, business, learning security. 30% rent, food, bills, insurance, freedom. 20% travel, food, fun, experiences. Use banking apps to set up auto transfers every payday. Out of sight, out of mind. Wealth builds automatically. Pro tip. Use a separate account for spending. When it's empty, stop spending. No guilt, just discipline. Investing in your 20s. The millionaire. Advantage. Most people wait until they're 35 or 40 to invest. But here's what they don't realize. Time is the most powerful investing tool. If you invest $200 a month starting at age 20 and earn just 10% per year, you'll have $1.1 million by the time you're 50. Wait until 30? You'll only have half that. So, how do you start? 1. Invest in stocks. Use beginner apps like Robinhood, Fidelity. Webull eToro. Start with index funds like S&P 500. Low risk, high returns. Set it and forget it. Coup. Crypto. High risk, high reward. Crypto is volatile, but if you educate yourself and only invest money you can afford to lose, it can bring massive upside. Stick to major coins like BTC or ETH and avoid hype-driven FOMO. Invest in yourself. This is the highest ROI investment. Courses, mentors, coaches, books, anything that upgrades your mindset, skill set, or network. One good idea from a book could earn you $10,000. One course could save you 5 years of failure. Invest in business. Starting a business or side hustle isn't just income, it's an asset. It can grow, it can scale, it can be sold. Even a simple YouTube channel or blog becomes a money machine over time. What not to do with your money. Millionaire-minded people avoid these money traps. Don't inflate your lifestyle every time you earn more. Don't buy liabilities that look like assets. Fancy cars, luxury clothes. Don't try to time the market without knowing the basics. Don't fall for get-rich-quick schemes. The goal isn't to look rich. The goal is to be free. Action steps. Get your money in motion. Audit your spending. Where's your money leaking? Cut the crap. Keep the essentials. Redesign your 50-30-20 rule. Use the new version: 50% invest, 30% needs, 20% purposeful fun. Choose one investment stream, start small. $50 into an index fund, $100 into your side hustle. Buy a course. Launch a product. Just start. Set up automatic systems. Automate savings. Automate investing. Automate bills. Build wealth in the background while you focus on building yourself. Final words for this chapter. Money isn't just paper. It's a tool. You can use it to buy time, buy freedom, build your dream life, but only if you respect it. Don't wait until you're older to get smart with money. The earlier you start, the faster it grows. You don't need to be rich to start, but you must start to get rich. Now go earn more. Save smarter. Invest earlier. Because your first million is already waiting. In the next chapter, we'll talk about how to build wealth by building a brand, even if you're shy, unknown, or just starting from scratch. Let's go. Chapter 6. Leverage the Internet. Make money while you sleep. Welcome to the digital age, where your laptop and phone can become your personal ATM. The Internet is a game changer for wealth building, especially if you're starting from zero. But here's the truth. Making money online isn't magic. It's a system. And the smartest players build systems that work for them 24/7, not just trade time for dollars. This chapter breaks down how you can harness the power of the Internet, build a brand that lasts, and create passive income streams that grow even when you're sleeping, traveling, or binge-watching your favorite show. Online business models. Choose your weapon. The Internet offers tons of ways to make money, but not all are created equal. Let's focus on the models that work best for beginners and scale well. Meh. Content creation. YouTube videos, blogs, podcasts, TikTok, Instagram Reels. These are ways to share your expertise, passions, or stories. How does this make money? Ads. YouTube AdSense, podcast sponsorships, affiliate marketing, earning commissions by recommending products, sponsored posts and partnerships, selling your own products, courses, ebooks, merch. Content builds trust and audience, which is the EA, foundation for long-term income. E-commerce selling physical products online, whether your own or drop shipping. Platforms like Shopify, Etsy, or Amazon FBA make it easy to start. It's more hands-on but can be highly profitable if you find the right niche. Digital products and courses. Create once, sell forever. Think ebooks, online courses, templates, or membership sites. This model offers high margins and incredible scalability. Building personal brand equity. On social media, your personal brand is your digital reputation and influence. It's what makes people trust you, follow you, and buy from you. Here's how to build it. Be authentic. People buy from people, not faceless companies. Share your journey, struggles, and wins. Consistency is king. Post regularly, engage with your audience, and be present. Even 3 posts a week can skyrocket your growth over time. Provide value, solve problems, entertain, educate. If your content helps people, they'll keep coming back. Network and collaborate. Tag others, comment, join online groups. Influence grows exponentially when you connect with others. Passive income. Myths versus reality. Let's bust some myths. Myth number 1. Passive income means zero work. Reality. You build it with hard work up front. Then it earns in the background. Myth number 2. You'll get rich overnight. Reality. Most overnight success stories took years of grinding before the breakthrough. Myth number 3. You can just set it and forget it. Reality. Systems need regular tuning and updates to keep running smoothly. Passive income, Janors, smart work, plus initial hustle. Plus automation systems that scale and sell without you. The holy grail of online income is a system that sells 24/7 without needing you. Here's how to build that. Automate sales. Funnels use email sequences, landing pages, and retargeting ads to guide visitors to buy your product or service automatically. Outsource and delegate hire freelancers or virtual assistants to handle customer service, content creation, or social media management. Use subscription models, memberships, courses, or software with recurring payments. Build stable income. Leverage affiliate programs. Create an army of affiliates who promote your products for a commission. Action steps. Start building your online empire. Pick one model that fits your passion and skills: content, e-commerce, or digital products. Create a simple website or social profile. Your digital home base. Post valuable content consistently to attract and engage followers. Build an email list. This is your most powerful asset to sell and communicate directly. Automate one part of your business: sales funnel, email autoresponder, scheduling tools. Learn and adapt. Track what works, cut what doesn't, and keep growing. Final words for this chapter. The internet isn't just for scrolling and memes. It's a launchpad for freedom. To earn money on your own terms, create impact, and live your dreams. But you've got to show up, build your brand, and put systems in place. You can't control everything online, but you can control your effort and consistency. Make the internet your 24/7 money machine, starting today. Next, we'll dive into how to manage risk and failure on your journey to that first million, because setbacks aren't the end. They're part of the process. Chapter 7. Build a personal brand that prints money. In today's world, attention is more valuable than ever. It's the currency that opens doors, creates opportunities, and builds wealth. If you want to make your first million by 25, building a strong personal brand is non-negotiable. This chapter will show you why your personal brand matters, how to position yourself as an expert even if you're new, and how to monetize your name, turning your reputation into real income. Why attention is the new currency. Think about this. Every successful entrepreneur, influencer, or millionaire has one thing in common. They have attention. Attention. Influence. Opportunity. Money. When people know you, like you, and trust you, they will buy your products, hire you, or collaborate with you. Even if you don't have a product yet, your personal brand sets the foundation for future wealth. How to position yourself as an expert. Even if you're just starting, you don't need decades of experience or fancy degrees to be seen as an expert. Here's how to fast-track your expert status. Pick your niche focus on one area you're passionate about or curious to master. Narrow focus beats broad and vague. Learn relentlessly. Consume books, podcasts, courses, and interviews. Share what you learn as you learn it. That builds credibility fast. Share your journey. People connect with authenticity. Be honest about where you are, what you're trying, and what you're learning. Create content that helps solve real problems your audience faces. The more value you provide, the faster your reputation grows. Network with other experts, engage with influencers, comment on their posts, collaborate when possible. Your network increases your reach and credibility. Content strategy for visibility and authority. Consistent, strategic content is your brand's lifeblood. Here's a simple content framework. Educate. Teach something valuable in your niche. Break down complex ideas into simple steps. Inspire, share motivational stories or lessons from your own life or famous people in your field. Engage, ask questions, respond to comments, and create a community around your brand. Showcase, share testimonials, successes or projects that prove your expertise. Use platforms where your audience spends time. YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, or a blog. Pick one and two and master them before spreading thin. Monetizing your name once you build trust and authority. Here's how to turn your personal brand into income streams. Offer services consulting, coaching, freelance work. People pay for your expertise. Create digital products, ebooks, courses, workshops that teach your knowledge. Affiliate marketing, recommend products, and earn commissions. Your personal brand makes recommendations more powerful. Sponsorships and partnerships. Brands pay you to promote their products if your audience aligns with theirs. Speaking and events. Host webinars, workshops, or speak at events to boost credibility and income. Action steps. Start building your money-making brand. Today, define your niche and target audience clearly. Create or optimize your social profiles with professional photos and clear messaging. Commit to a content schedule. Post valuable content consistently. Engage with your audience genuinely and build relationships. Identify one monetization method to start implementing this month. Final words for this chapter. Your personal brand is your most powerful asset on your millionaire journey. It's the bridge between you and your audience, between your ideas and your income. Start small, be consistent, and watch your brand turn attention into wealth. Next, we'll explore how to master risk and failure. Because every millionaire's path has bumps, and knowing how to handle them sets winners apart. Chapter 8. Build or join the right network. You've probably heard the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know. While knowledge is crucial, your network often determines how fast and far you go. This chapter dives into why your connections matter, how to find mentors and partners online, and how to build powerful relationships, even if you're an introvert or starting from zero. The truth about it's not what you know, it's who you know. Here's the reality. Opportunities, deals, jobs, and breakthroughs rarely come out of nowhere. They come through people. People who believe in you, share their wisdom, open doors, or collaborate. Your network is a force multiplier for your success. The right connection can save years of struggle, bring fresh ideas, and fuel your motivation. How to find mentors and partners. Online, in today's digital world, your mentors and partners are often just a click away. Step 1. Identify who you need. Look for people with experience, skills, or networks you want to learn from. Step 2. Engage authentically. Follow them on social media, comment thoughtfully, share their content, and add value. Step 3. Offer something in return. Mentorship is a two-way street. Even if you're new, you can offer enthusiasm, fresh perspectives, or help with small tasks. Step 4. Ask for advice, not a job people love sharing their expertise. Frame your outreach around learning, not expecting favors. The power of proximity. Masterminds, communities, and events. Surrounding yourself with motivated, like-minded people pushes you forward. Masterminds, small groups of driven individuals who meet regularly to share ideas, solve problems, and hold each other accountable. Online communities, Facebook groups, Discord servers, LinkedIn groups focused on your niche or goals. Live events and conferences. If possible, attend local meetups or industry events. Face-to-face connections are powerful. Being close to success breeds success. The energy, knowledge, and contacts you gain are priceless. Networking for introverts. If you're naturally introverted, networking can feel draining or intimidating. Here are tips to make it easier. Quality over quantity. Focus on building a few deep, meaningful relationships rather than dozens of superficial contacts. Prepare questions. Have a few go-to conversation starters or questions to ease interaction. Leverage online. Use social media and messaging to connect at your own pace. Listen more. People appreciate good listeners. It's one of the best ways to connect authentically. Schedule recovery time. Networking takes energy, so plan breaks to recharge. Action steps. Build your network, starting today. List 3 mentors or industry leaders you admire. Start following and engaging with them online. Join 1-2 online communities related to your goals. Participate actively. Identify 3 people in your existing circle who can support or motivate you and reach out. If you're an introvert, set a goal to connect deeply with 1 new person this month. Look for local or virtual events you can attend in the next 90 days. Final words for this chapter. Your network is the secret weapon many millionaires don't talk about. Building it takes time and effort, but it pays off exponentially. Surround yourself with people who push you higher, share your vision, and open doors. Next up, Chapter 9. Mastering Risk and Failure. The millionaire's secret weapon, because every journey has hurdles, and knowing how to face them is key to lasting success. Chapter 9. Fail. Fast. Learn faster. Failure. The word most people fear. But if you want to make your first million by 25, failure isn't your enemy. It's your greatest teacher. In fact, the sooner you fail, the faster you'll learn, and the closer you get to success. This chapter breaks down why failing early is a blessing, how to learn from losses without giving up, and how resilience and grit become your real million-dollar traits. Plus, you'll hear inspiring bounce-back stories from young millionaires who turned setbacks into comebacks. Why failing early is a blessing in disguise. When you're young, failing is less costly and more valuable. Think of failure as feedback, not a final verdict. Failing fast means you're trying things, experimenting, and moving quickly through trial and error. The longer you wait to start because you're afraid of failure, the longer you delay success. Every failure is a stepping stone, a lesson, a recalibration. It tells you what doesn't work, so you can refine your approach. Learning from losses without quitting failure stings, but quitting is permanent. Here's how to make failure work for you. Analyze what happened. Be honest and detailed. What went wrong? What could you control? Extract the lesson. Find the key takeaway that will help you improve next time. Adjust your strategy. Use the lesson to change your approach, plan, or mindset. Keep moving forward. Success is a series of small wins after many failures. Remember, the most successful entrepreneurs often fail dozens or hundreds of times before they win big. Resilience and grit. Your real million-dollar traits money doesn't make millionaires. Resilience and grit do. Resilience means bouncing back after setbacks. Grit means staying consistent despite challenges. These traits fuel persistence and hard work over the long haul, outlasting luck or talent. You can build resilience by cultivating a growth mindset, believing your abilities can improve, developing healthy habits like exercise, meditation, or journaling, surrounding yourself with supportive people, celebrating small victories to boost confidence. Bounce-back stories from young millionaires. Here are quick stories to inspire you. Sarah Blakely, founder of Spanx, was rejected by 100-plus investors before making her first sale. Today, she's a billionaire. Elon Musk faced multiple business failures and near bankruptcies before Tesla and SpaceX succeeded. Damon John was turned down countless times before building Fubu into a fashion empire. They all failed fast, learned, and kept going. You can too. Action steps. Build your fail-faster muscle. Today, identify one goal you've hesitated on because of fear of failure. Break it into small steps and commit to taking the first step this week. When you hit a setback, write down what you learned and your next action. Read or listen to one failure to success story each week to stay motivated. Practice gratitude daily for progress, not perfection. Final words for this chapter: failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the process. The sooner you embrace it, the quicker you'll build momentum. The real $1 million secret isn't avoiding failure. It's learning faster, growing stronger, and never quitting. Next, we'll close with the conclusion. Your millionaire journey starts now because everything you need is already within you. Chapter 10. Your millionaire. Game plan. Action starts now. You've learned the mindset, skills, habits, and secrets of millionaires by 25. Now it's time to put it all into action with a clear game plan. This chapter lays out how to build a 12-month roadmap, set milestones, track metrics, and build daily, weekly, and monthly habits that keep momentum alive. Because your millionaire journey isn't about wishful thinking. It's about consistent action. Building your 12-month roadmap. The journey to your first million starts with a plan, broken down into bite-sized, achievable chunks. Step 1. Define your financial goal. Be specific. Instead of, "I want to be rich," say, "I want to earn 1 million by age 25. Step 2. Break it down. Divide your goal into smaller milestones, monthly and quarterly targets that are realistic but challenging. Step 3. Plan your actions. List the key activities that will move you forward. Learning skills, starting side hustles, investing, networking. Step 4. Schedule it. Use a calendar or planner to assign these tasks on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. Milestones, metrics, and momentum tracking progress is the secret weapon for staying motivated and on course. Milestones. Celebrate every 10K, every new skill mastered, every profitable side hustle launched. Metrics. Track income, savings rate, investments growth, time spent on productive habits. Momentum. Momentum is built by wins, no matter how small. Use your progress as fuel to keep going. Daily, weekly, and monthly millionaire habits. Success is built on daily consistency. Here are habits to embed at every level. Daily spend. 30 minutes learning a high-income skill. Review your goals and affirmations. Prioritize your top 3 tasks for the day. Weekly, reflect on your wins and setbacks. Connect with at least one new person in your network. Review your budget and investments. Monthly, review your milestones and adjust your plan. Celebrate your progress. Set new challenges to stretch yourself. Your 25-year-old self will thank you. Imagine yourself at 25, successful, confident, financially free, all because you started today, took control, and stayed consistent. The habits you build now create your future. The choices you make every day compound into your millionaire legacy. Action steps. Start your game plan. Today, write down your $1 million by 25 goal with monthly and quarterly targets. Create a simple schedule with daily, weekly, and monthly tasks based on what we covered. Choose one habit to start tomorrow. Maybe learning a skill or budgeting. Set a reminder to review your progress every week. Share your goal with a friend or mentor for accountability. Final words for this chapter. Your millionaire game plan isn't a distant dream. It's a series of daily choices and actions. Start small. Stay consistent. Celebrate progress. The journey begins now. You don't need permission. You need action. You don't need a rich family. You need a rich mindset. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be persistent. The journey to your first million starts with one bold step. And that step, it's yours to take right now. You've got the tools, the plan, and the mindset. The only question left is, are you ready? because your millionaire journey starts today.